Hey y'all, welcome back to Homestead. So I've got to work quick because we've got a storm coming in. It's early Saturday morning and I want you guys to see this. These are two of the last regular cabbages that I had. That's a Golden Acre. This is early Jersey Wakefield. Here is my Savoy. He's filling out just beautifully. But mainly I want to show you guys this. I have picked, this is a huge basket, half a basket full of bush beans off this little piece and down here. I have never had bush beans this prolific. I did one row and that's probably 8 to 10 feet, this many. I don't know what's going on. Y'all can let me know, but this is the year of the bush bean. I haven't even made it to all of that. I haven't even attempted it. Guys, this companion planting works. I crammed everything in. The only thing I don't like is having to walk through here. You can see I've got my handy dandy snake boots on, but look at the tomatoes. The blight's under control. They're loaded. Got lettuce at the bottom. We had a salad last night. Still got my red acre cabbage here. He's ready to pick. He's beautiful. Guys, this works, and I just never would have thought. You know, the internet says don't plant cabbage by tomatoes. Well, boom. Those were planted April the 1st and they're tall as I am. I'm 5'5". So guys, I'm telling you, companion planting. That big gap right there where the pine shavings are around it, I had a huge cabbage that I just pulled up. All this was just crammed together. And like I said, I haven't even made it over here. There's volunteer sunflower. I have never, I've always done well with bush beans, but not like this. Not like this. And they put off nitrogen, so it makes all the rest of everything grow huge. It's just great. So there's the tomato wall down there. Those were transplanted 3 weeks ago. They're rocking it. They're doing great. And I've got some squash here that we're growing up vertically. But guys, bush beans. Just tuck them in everywhere you can. They work for your garden. And secondly, the number one thing that I have used, chicken manure. A lot of times people will say don't use high nitrogen on things like bush beans because it can hurt the plant because they throw off nitrogen anyways. Well, I went down here and put chicken manure everywhere and there you go. That's a lot of beans for 8 foot plus 4 foot up there, 12 feet of bush beans. That's a lot. These are contender bush beans. That's all I plant. They work beautifully. Look at this tomato plant. These are all my little, well, I say little heirlooms. Look at this. They're loaded. This is a black brandywine. Just huge. And this is the first year that I have had heirlooms top my regular feed store tomatoes. All these are the brandywines, specialty tomatoes, and then up here I've got Better Boys. And they're not doing near as well. Look at this. I have to get the camera up. I'm looking eye level with this plant. These are the Better Boys. They look great, but they're not like all of these. I've pruned them. I've side dressed these with chicken manure down by the lettuce in between. And that's what we've got. They're loaded. This is the year of bush beans and tomatoes. And let me tell you, squash. Last night we picked, I don't know how much squash, a humongous basket full. I did my video on vertical squash planting. Throw them in a tomato cage. They do beautifully. We've had some pollination problems. That just happens with squash sometimes, guys. It just happens. Some of them are just not getting pollinated, but we're getting so much, it's really just okay. But mainly I just want to show you the bush beans, and these are planted probably a foot apart in a row, maybe 2 feet in some areas. But I've never had bush beans grow this big. I don't know what they've done. I don't know if they've all put off nitrogen to each other and that's made these humongous. I don't know. I've never had bush beans look just this good. I will say though, they're this good looking in every garden that I've got. So I don't know, it's the year of the bush bean. Anyways, that's a quick little garden update. I want to show you this right here really quick. I'll step over here. Kale. This is my black magic kale, guys. This right here, it does not taste bitter in the summer heat here in Alabama, and it's Cadillacing. Just prune off the bottom. Look at this. Look at this. I haven't even ventured into this bed yet to pick. I mean, huge. Last night we got banana pepper, we got the squash. I need to prune, but we've got the storm coming in. Look at this. I mean, everywhere. Everywhere. There's one little squash that did not get pollinated. There's more ready to pick this morning. I have never. I don't think I'll grow squash again without a tomato cage. It's done beautifully. And like I said, knock on wood, not one sign of powdery mildew. And I noticed this morning. There's our peppers. Cilantro, huge, huge. My husband said you've overdone it, like you've really overdone it this year, but I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Look at, we picked it last night and look at it. You know, squash grows big anyways, especially if you funnel water to it. I want you guys to see this. These are the pumpkins that I'm growing in these 3 containers. They're doing beautifully, but I've got a bloom on a blue Hubbard this morning. There he is. Now, everybody says blue Hubbard is a trap crop for squash vine borers and other bugs. I've not seen one bug. I don't know what's going on, but the only thing is these things will take over. That's 3 plants. They're out in the yard. They're running everywhere. It's getting ridiculous. The corn looks great. I've not even side dressed it here, but I put chicken manure down beside it. So I have not used ammonium nitrate. That's just Indian corn. I just wanted to see if it'd work. And then this stuff took over. So this is really a 3 sisters. I've got some okra in there. It's getting shaded out badly because these things. So if it makes it, it makes it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I really wanted a lot of winter squash this year. The pumpkins, the blue Hubbard. Oh, there's another one. I cannot wait to try this. My jahardales are blooming this morning. They look great. Guys, this is, whew. I just come down here with the camera. I just mainly want to show you all the bush beans. Look at this. Look at this. And here's our tomato wall. Now it is chest high on me in some spots. Cucumbers. I noticed blooms yesterday. Well, sure enough, there's little cucumbers everywhere. They're doing great. And these cucumbers, they're running up the trellis with the tomatoes that I've got. So that's great. That is great. That's what I wanted. I want this all to kind of be in harmony. And that's the whole point of this video. I want to show you that you can intertwine stuff and it'll work. Believe it or not, it will work. Cram stuff in, you'll get more of a harvest, because if you do by the guidelines and plant everything so far apart, a lot of times you're still going to get disease and you may not have a large harvest. So that's just something to keep in mind. But I don't know if I'll plant this thick this fall because of snakes. I'm worried about snakes, but I mean, this is insane. And the thing is these are loaded up under here. There's a banana pepper. I mean, loaded with vegetables. All right, guys, let me know if you've got a huge harvest this year, especially on bush beans. We'll see you guys next time on Homestead. And let me know if you're companion planting. See you guys next time.